Truth lies reality. Do you have the freedom that only the truth can provide? Or are you shackled by shame and as a consequence choose to lie? Can you accept reality as it is, as it was, and as it shall be? You decide.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen? What's the deal? What's the truth? What's the real? You are now tuned in to TLR. That is Truth, Lies, Reality with your host, SB Global. Worldwide, them other dudes is local. If I'm a little loud, forgive me. I see I was peaking. Man, but I got a lot to say today. Man, you see the thumbnail, you see the graphic. We got TALIB KWELI. I think that's how you pronounce his name, TALIB KWELI. Dr. Umar, and the ongoing subject, Fat Joe. You know, when he was on Math Hoffa, he said that he got to try not to go viral. So I don't know if he just knew he was stirring up the pot, or, you know what I'm saying? Is this just his, ignorant, flawed gift, you know what I'm saying, to get his name ringing with all this negativity, man. I wanted to say negative energy, but it's just plain negativity, I guess I want to put it, man. How I want to, describe what's going on as far as him. But he's not really so much the subject. He's just a byproduct of the subject. So don't pay too much attention to Fat Slow. I'm talking about man, I'm gonna go right to Umar. I was gonna get on Talib first, but we're gonna go to Umar, man. Umar, my guy, Pan-African, African nationalist. You're supposed to be all about black people. Well, your black people have affectionately adopted a term, a classification that we feel is fitting for who we are and where we are and where we've always been. And for you to be who you are in the black conscious space, and for you to basically treat FBA like it's basically like it's Black Lives Matter, like it's some agenda that is that you wouldn't want any part of. Not just him, anybody who's thinking wouldn't want any part of it. And I don't understand why he would do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, remember he said that them people reached out to him during that presidential campaign. Mm-hmm. Now, how many, I get he's a public figure or whatever, man, but, like them people reaching out to him. Then he said he would still do the interview, but he didn't want the money they offered. Now, believe that if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really here to just knock Umar Johnson. A lot of stuff he says I like. I agree with a lot of stuff he has to say. I feel like overall, he's good for, what it is that, being black is, and, offering, positive solutions, and, him, with his school, I guess, it'll eventually be up and running. I'm not going to knock him on the slowness on that, because, you're trying to do something. So it's like, so I'm not going to sit up here and knock him like he knocking FBA. Like, we got to get better, bro. We got to get, like, just because you feel like you didn't come up with it, Why you gotta knock it? It's nothing negative about black people whose home has not been anywhere here but America for generations. Some of us are fourth and fifth generations of Americans. And some of us ain't never, some of us are indigenous. Some of us are actually Native American, believe it or not. Like, why are you knocking that? Hey, you remember when, like in school and, you see somebody and they got like a little softer grade of hair or whatever. And, it was popular for people to be like, that's because I got Indian in my family. And and people started clowning that, like, oh, yeah, you got Indian. But the truth was, a lot of us do. I remember, grandparents and great aunts, who were mixed Indian, who had that classification on their birth certificate. Over time, all that kind of got phased out. And that's, we can attest that to us losing our history. We lost our history here. We think we lost our history in Africa. No, we lost our history right here in the United States. And that's why we're trying to, hold on to the history that we have now created, while they're trying to take the legacy of hip hop, a genre that black youth created from the streets and the struggle and the poverty, still finding joy, still seeing the bright side of things, because hip hop didn't start off, the way it is now, with shooting and, lewdness and nudeness and rudeness. It was a beautiful thing. And it still is in some ways, and still can be even more beautiful than it is or ever was. But we gotta cut the knock. See, who gets to check Umar? Because Umar is always the person that comes on and he got the check-in for everybody else. He gonna tell you where you wrong at, brother. See, the mistake that you're making is, that's what you don't realize. I don't know, man. Maybe it's the tether phrase that got people, feeling some kind of way about FBA. You know what I'm saying? People offended by that. But, a lot of the Caribbean black folks call American black folks Yankee. You know what I'm saying? It's common. It's common, like it's a diss, but it ain't even like nothing that they hide. And we ain't even really tripping about it like that. Okay, yeah, we American. If that's what y'all call us from where y'all from, Yankee, then okay. Even though it's a diss, but we get it. We hear what you on. So when we call you a tether, meaning that you guys are attaching yourselves to our foundation, to our homeland, you know what I mean? To all the benefits that we have fought and died for. Not really benefits, but freedoms are, human rights, civil rights that we've fought and died for. And like I said, man, we ain't got no problem with nobody, man. It seems like people got a problem with us. Like I said, we've been called Yankees for years. Now here we are with a name for you, for y'all, and motherfuckers is offended fast. It's funny to me. But yeah, man. I guess let me get into this Umar real quick, man. The guy really disappointed me, man. I don't know if y'all seen it yet, but here it go, man. This what your boy woke up this morning and decided to do. Check him out.
Talking about you not from Africa. Don't try to come back on my team now. Don't try to stay over there. You not from Africa. Stay over there. You ain't leave nothing in Africa? Stay over there. You a Native American? You ain't African? No problem. Stay over there. Don't play. Keep waving that red, white, and blue flag. Keep waving those Native American flags. Don't try to sneak back over here. I want everybody to stand on business. Pretendians, stand on business. Okay? ADOS, FBA, stand on business. Native Americans, freedmen, whatever bullshit y'all into, stay over there.
Wow.
But we the Africans, we the Pan-Africanists,
Wow.
we standing on ours.
Wow.
We standing on ours. Y'all feel me? So I want all my American Africans to know I got some big announcements coming. I got some blow your brains out big announcements coming. Y'all feel me?
Okay,
so for all
salesperson.
my RBG, ride or die, Pan-Africanists, black nationalists, y'all feel me? We about to take it over. 2025 is the year of Pan-Africanism, but you got to be a Pan-Africanist. Black queens, y'all gonna have to go natural. Black queens, y'all gonna have to go.
Yeah, bro. Who died and put you in charge? The people have not given you this position. You have just decided that you were going to man. You're trying to man a post that you were not given. You don't tell nobody how to wear their hair or go natural or bro, this is what I'm saying. Malcolm X didn't do that. Malcolm X had his issues with the nation, right? And he spoke his truth to, what he felt like was not going right with the nation. But, after his pilgrimage to Mecca, he decided he wasn't going to speak ill of the nation or Elijah, Muhammad, and, he went on about his business with blacks of all cultures. He was trying to, he actually had enlisted the help of the United Nations and was trying to bring black people together globally. You telling black people to stay over there if you're not African, like, come on, bro. What are you talking about? Bro, come on, man. Every time, man, you try and give a dude the benefit of the doubt, you try and see the good. A lot of people got a lot of it's a lot of people that don't dig you, bro. And I'm not saying that you should be concerned with that, but what I'm saying is, even in spite of that, you got a lot of people like myself who still try and see the benefit of a brother like yourself. You're wiping your tail with everything that is positive that you bring to our situations. You could have kept this video this morning, bro. What was the inspiration for that? What inspired you to get up this morning and decide that you were going to separate yourself from, quote unquote, your people? What difference do it make if you are Indian while you dissing some are pretendian? What difference do it make if you FBA or you ADOS? What is it? American descendants of slavery. What difference should that make to you when you black? If your whole mission in life is the furtherance of black people, I get, black people, keeping the family strong, being, a black man should marry a black woman. I understand that concept. I get that. And everybody don't have to agree with that. And I'm not saying everybody has to do that, but I understand the logic behind the sentiment. This I don't understand. Now you owe niggas an apology. You didn't put yourself right with Fat Joe, bro. What are you talking about? I'm going to play it again, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Where are we at? Here we go.
On business. Pretendians, stand on business. I want everybody to stand on business. Pretendians, stand on business. Okay? ADOS, FBA, stand on business. Native Americans, freedmen, whatever bullshit y'all into, stay over there.
Wow.
But we the Africans, we the Pan-Africanists, we standing on ours. We standing on ours. Y'all feel me? So I want all my American Africans to know I got some big announcements coming. I got some blow your brains out big announcements coming. Y'all feel me? So for
I wonder how many actual African people follow Dr. Umar Johnson. It seems to me that your following more than likely is American or foundational Black Americans. I'm just taking a wild guess, but I'm willing to bet money that most of your following is foundational Black Americans. Why would you decide that you was going to diss your following that way? You think that you're going to make people separate from something that not only is correct, but it gives us a sense of having our own lineage, our own culture, our own home, our own origin. You can trace anybody back to Africa. All human civilization began in Africa. Okay? So you can claim Africa all you want, you know what I'm saying? But man, that's not my home, bro. My home is right here. My mama's home is right here. My father's home is right here. My grandmother, my grandfather, both sides. My great-grandmother, my great-grandfather, both sides. And that's all I know. I don't know nothing else other than that. So, you know, you can call yourself an African, but why you ain't in Africa though? Why you ain't building your school in Africa? Because you Pan-African, I guess, right? So you globe-trotting. Well, you here in America, bro. Whatever mixture you are, or may not be, I don't know, but you American. You don't speak the language in Africa. You can wear your kufi and all that all you want. you don't eat the food. You don't vibe to the music. You are not that. And I'm so glad that, you know, I'm not a person who would follow this delusion. It's educated, it's knowledgeable, but it's delusional all at the same time. So you can diss native, indigenous blacks, call them pretendians. You can dog the FBA because you see black people are, you know, taking pride and, you know, integrity and saying, hey, I'm a foundational Black American. If that bothers you, bro, you know what I'm saying? Then, I mean, that's just it. You just gonna be bothered. You just gonna be bothered. So yeah, man, y'all hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Become a global contributor. You know, you can hit the thanks, or you can also send a cash app, SBTLR. Keep the show, you know, going strong. We appreciate all your support. It don't cost you nothing. If you want to support, we appreciate it. If not, man, we just ask you hit the like button and subscribe so we can keep it coming.